Hi, I'm Trisha, and welcome to the crazy roller coaster that is my life. From the moment I was born, I was doomed. My parents set their eyes on me and saw nothing but a beautiful baby they could use to make a lot of bucks with. They made me the face of their makeup line, Lush Beauty. And since my hair was long and lustrous, they launched hair products too, using me as their model, of course. Even my everyday moments were never peaceful. My parents were always filming me. Look who's keeping her teeth all sparkly. I'd lost count of how many times I asked for privacy, but they never listened. And before I could stop her, Mom had already posted that silly video of me. Love emojis poured in, comments like, "She's so pretty. Her teeth are goals. Love you, Trish." And that made my mom even happier. My parents documented everything. My first loose tooth, my first zit, and I had a big fan base. Everyone thought I was living the dream. But I hated the cameras, the fake smiles, the pressure to be perfect. I didn't want fame. I just wanted to be a normal kid. I loved building robots. At 8, I already knew I wanted to be a robotics engineer. But my parents didn't care. "You've got a photo shoot in 30 minutes. "Just wrapping up this robot." "Ugh, this robot obsession again? Modeling pays real money." "It's not an obsession. It's my passion, and I don't like modeling." "Now, listen. French fries? That's like 200 calories. Obesity is calling." "A handful won't turn me into a pig overnight, Mom." "Throw that out or give it to Audrey." "Yeah, toss it to the trash can." AKA me. That's my sister Audrey. She hated me for getting all our parents' attention, and I get it. They sent her to a worse school than mine and brushed it off whenever I spoke up. To them, I was the moneymaker. She wasn't, so they didn't care. Like one time, we broke into a fight after she destroyed one of my robots. "What are you doing?" "Just helping you clean up." "Give it back the way it was." "Enough! Stop it, both of you!" Audrey's smug face pushed me over the edge. I lunged at her, ready for a fight. Mom rushed in and pulled us apart. I had a small scratch on my face, but Audrey's was much worse. "Oh my God, Audrey! What did you do to your sister's precious face? Apologize right now!" Mom ignored the even bigger scratch I had given Audrey and fussed over my barely visible wound. I glanced at Audrey. Her face was flushed, fists clenched in frustration, but she didn't fight back. After all, she started it. She deserved the punishment. But after a while, thinking about our fight and the blood still trickling from Audrey's scratch, I started to feel sorry for her. Maybe all her mean behavior was just her way of getting back at me for the unfair way our parents treated her. Audrey skipped dinner that night, and my parents didn't care. So I took some food for her, and some Band-Aids. "Hey, Audrey, are you there?" "I'd rather choke than say sorry." "I just brought food." "Oh, look, it's Miss Perfect. Everyone may worship you, but I'll never bow to you." "Cool. Just eat." You see what my sister said about everyone worshiping me? She wasn't totally wrong. People everywhere treated me like I was Beyoncé's long-lost cousin. Young, glamorous, and always in the spotlight. "Her skin! It's like melted butter!" "Trisha, can I take a selfie?" "I need a new lock screen." At first, the fame felt exciting. But before long, it started to suffocate me. I was drowning in it, and it left me drained. But there was one person immune to the Trisha charm. Daniel, a transfer student. He caught my attention from the first day I noticed we had a shared love for robotics. During his class introduction, he casually rolled up his sleeve to reveal a robotic prosthetic arm. "Name's Daniel. I'm a one-armed pirate." The whole class went silent, then buzzed with whispers about the strange robotic arm and the mysterious new guy. "Just kidding. It's a robotic glove I made, hoping it'll help people with paralysis, like my grandma. I want to be a robotic engineer." I was so impressed to meet a robotics nerd like me, and I wanted to be his friend. But no matter what I did, Daniel kept acting like a grumpy cat. "Hey, I wasn't sure if you liked apples or pineapples, so I got both." I brought my own lunch. He was my seatmate, but completely ignored me, and that drove me crazy. I was used to attention. No one ever ignored me, except for him. I refused to back down, so I sent one of my guards on an errand. "Max, I want intel on Daniel. Hobbies, allergies, everything." "New crush?" "He's a mission." Turns out he wasn't a jerk. He was just selectively nice. He always volunteered to help kids at the orphanage every Saturday. Charity boy, huh? I can absolutely work with that. The next Saturday, I arrived at the orphanage with a van loaded with toys, books, and candy for the kids. Daniel was surprised to see me. Hi, I brought some stuff. Hope that's okay? You brought all that? Why? Seeing Daniel's confused face made me grin. I pointed to the van full of toys, and the kids swarmed around it, their faces lit with excitement. I saw your post about donating stuff. I wanted to help. And the smile that appeared on his face made me want to melt. We could use an extra hand today. Want to tag along? Sure. Yeah, totally. It has to be the best day of my life. Working alongside someone I admired and doing something good for once that wasn't captured by cameras. Just me, making a difference. Suddenly, a faint click of a camera shutter caught our attention. It was Mom! Somehow, she had gotten wind of where I was going and now wanted to take advantage of it for publicity. Seriously? Is this all just another publicity stunt for you? I thought you came here to do something meaningful. Turns out you used it for self-promotion. I can't believe I fell for it. No, my mom, she's chronically addicted to Instagram. This wasn't planned, I swear. You're exactly what I thought you were. A self-obsessed influencer who would do anything for clicks. Every word hit like a slap to the face. Even worse, Daniel didn't let me explain. After that, he changed seats and wouldn't even look at me. To him, I had become invisible, but I couldn't be mad at him. I was mad at my parents, the ones who turned my life into a 24/7 live stream. That incident made me realize I wasn't their daughter anymore. Until one day, I couldn't take it anymore. It was my 17th birthday, and I had told my parents I wanted to do it alone. No guests, not even family, just me and cake. Lavish parties bored me. I quietly embraced the peace of my 17th birthday. But when I came back from school that day, the moment I stepped into the room, a loud noise made me jump out of my skin. Suddenly, people burst out from behind the furniture. Cameras clicked like crazy and flashes went off everywhere, blinding me. Surprise! My parents had filled the house with fashion designers, influencers, reporters. The opposite of what I wished for. Happy birthday, sweetheart! What is going on? Your birthday, silly. I know you said solo, but come on. You're a star. You were born to dazzle. I said I wanted to do it alone. I'm done with all this. With being your little doll. Listen up, everyone. Today, I quit being the face of Lush Beauty. The whole room fell silent. I bolted into the kitchen and came back out with my hair hacked into a messy chop. Instantly, the cameras went wild again. My parents looked horrified, while Audrey smirked in triumph. I didn't care anymore. Life had trapped me, but now I was in control. I ran away from the noisy crowd, locked myself in my room, and dyed my hair a messy shade of green. When my parents saw me the next day, they looked ready to call an ambulance. She ruined her hair! Our pride! Our investment! Why would you do this, Trisha? What are you even wearing? Sackclothes? I'm taking back my life. This modeling circus? It's your dream, not mine. I want to be a robotic engineer, and I will be one. No one can stop that. What now? You will be touching wires, screws? You'll ruin your nails. No matter what. Don't worry, Mom. I will be your new model. My eyes almost fell out of their sockets when we turned to look at Audrey. She was dressed in some of my designer clothes, hair made into a tight braid, and face full of makeup. Audrey? The makeup helped, but I didn't expect you to do so well. I felt sorry for Audrey with the way my parents rushed over to her, taking pictures of her and asking her to turn this way and that. Audrey caught my eye and smirked as if she had won a trophy. Honestly, she just volunteered to be their new puppet. The next week, news of my resignation had spread like wildfire. But instead of support, I got whispers and side eyes. The same classmates who used to beg for selfies now laughed at me. It stung, but I reminded myself that it was a small price to pay for my freedom to chase what truly mattered to me. The library became my refuge, a quiet place to prepare for scholarship exams. I could afford any uni, but I wanted to prove to everyone, especially my parents, that I had the brains to earn it. One afternoon, while reaching for a robotics textbook on the top shelf, Another hand stretched out at the same time.
Oh, sorry, Trisha. What do you want this book for?
His surprise made my blood boil. I want to chew on it. Why else?
It's surprising to see you interested in—
Oh, so lipstick and heels make me dumb? You don't know me, Daniel. I've loved robotics for years. When you said you wanted to be an engineer, I thought, finally, someone like me. But you just saw a shallow girl.
Did you quit modeling to follow your passion?
None of your business. After the way he treated me, I thought it was best to keep my distance from him. So I quit studying at the library. But studying at home had its challenges. While my mom gave me looks of contempt, Audrey made loud noises and flaunted her flashy outfits to annoy me. They're trying to get me to be jealous of being replaced by Audrey.
Wow, Audrey, you're a natural. Trisha, did you see that? How did she nail that pose?
I wasn't bothered by them. I kept my focus on the book in my hands, completely absorbed.
Audrey, sweetie, the client loves your vibe. If you close this deal, you'll be on the cover of Teen Style.
Woohoo! I bet even Trisha never had an offer like this. They really thought I'd suddenly missed the lights and cameras and overpriced designer shoes. I simply returned Audrey's smile, knowing that being too nice would only make her more annoyed. Good for you, Audrey. What they didn't realize was that I'd already had all that, and I gave it up. I was chasing something that gave me real meaning, and nothing they said could take that away from me. Finally, my efforts paid off. A few days after I wrote the scholarship exams, I got the best news ever. I got the scholarship! Full ride to Greenwood Tech! Even my parents, whom I thought would care the least, were over the moon.
Oh my goodness, Trisha! I knew you were capable of this! I'm so proud of you. Your older sister's still struggling to get in, and here you are bagging a scholarship. A complete beauty and brains?
Glancing at Audrey, I noticed she was still focused on her tablet.
Audrey isn't doing anything worthwhile, neither studying nor even modeling. She flopped that interview and lost one of the best gigs ever.
Immediately, Audrey burst into tears and ran out of the room. Audrey, wait! Why would you say that?
We're just stating facts.
That was never the truth. The truth is, you only see us as pawns. The moment we're not useful, you turn cold. The jealousy from all the favoritism you showed before is what hurt her. She never even wanted to be a model. She just wanted your love. But all you ever cared about was money and fame. I didn't give them the chance to reply. I went straight to Audrey's room. I'll always be in your shadow. Huh? You'll always be the favorite. No, Audrey, you're enough. You're unique. Step into your own light. You have your own fire. Do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. I've always wanted to be a travel vlogger. See the world. I never wanted modeling or even university. So what's stopping you? You know what? I'm out. I'm leaving tomorrow. I won't even tell Mom and Dad. Just then, Mom and Dad burst in. They had been eavesdropping all along. We're sorry, Audrey. We love you just as you are. We lost our way trying to build a brand and forgot we were raising daughters.
We've messed up. What can we do to be better parents?
Start by letting us be who we are, not who you want us to be. I just want you to be proud of who I really am. I'm not Trisha, and she's not me. We have our own journeys.
We promise. From now on, no more pushing, no more modeling unless you choose it. Audrey, please don't leave home. Please give us a chance to be just your mom and dad.
I can't explain the joy I felt to finally be heard by my parents. And I even got something else to celebrate the next day. I was clearing out my locker, ready to say bye-bye to high school, when Daniel came up to me, hands behind his back like he was hiding something.
I've been meaning to talk to you about everything.
About what?
I owe you an apology. Back at the orphanage, I misunderstood and judged your work.
Does it even matter now?
It does matter. I've gotten to know the real you. And Trisha, I've realized I really like you.
Daniel's sudden confession made me blush. Just then, he held up a robot with a scrolling screen that read, "Will you be my prom date?" That is definitely the sweetest thing I've ever seen. You've got to teach me how to do that.
Only if you agree to be my prom date.
Only if you promise to listen and not run off next time.
Deal.
Soon after, Daniel got into the same school as me. It felt like a dream come true. Audrey and I still modeled occasionally, but only by choice. I was finally writing my own story, and it couldn't have been better.